Hi guys, welcome. I'm SimUK. I hope you're well. This is Farm Manager 2018, a really cool game that came out quite a while ago, and I covered it at the time, but I didn't really get to play it as much as I wanted to. It has developed and evolved and moved on a bit since release day. I'm really looking forward to Farm Manager 2020. I'm not saying there is going to be one, just that it's such a fantastic idea. I really hope they bring out another one and expand upon the brilliance which is everything in Farm Manager 2018. Now, because I'm playing games that I want to play and just basically sharing my fun with you, it means I can play whatever I want. I'm not trying to tick any boxes or keep anyone happy. I'm just doing what I want to do, and hopefully you'll enjoy watching along as I play. So I was thinking free mode, but I think I want to play the campaign, partly because I haven't played for almost a year. So I need a bit of a refresher, but also because I never completed the campaign. So let's jump in the campaign. So here we are. That loading screen takes forever. Right, I'm going to read through all the chapter beginnings and stuff just so everybody knows where we are. Finally, you have arrived. See what this hurricane did to our family farm. I am devastated. What shall I do now, alone, with all this destroyed farm? I do wish they put some paragraph breaks in here, but anyway. I am too old and too sick for such things. You know how your mother loved this farm. I do not want to sell it to strangers. I know you never wanted to be a farmer. However, please help me. Take over the farm and help your old father. In the face of such tragedy, I do not even know where to start. Maybe from the roof repair in our house. We also need to remember about building new manure storage and a small warehouse. We have to get back on our feet somehow. So considering he hasn't thought about it, he seems to know exactly what we need to do. Okay, so the goals are build a small warehouse, build a manure storage, and fix the farm owner's house. So cool, this game. So cool, this game. Wow, it's a bit stuttery. Hey, I don't know if you remember me. I'm Adam. We went to school together. Your father asked me to help you a little on the farm and told me what to pay attention to. To begin with, can I show you where the most important things are? Yes, go ahead. This is one of the most important panels in the game. You should know it well. I can explain it to you if you want. No, I think we're okay. This bar shows a lot of important information. Do you want me to tell me? No, I think we know what that is. So maybe I'll tell you now about the side menu. But this one. These are objectives. No, it's all good. Do you want to know more about the task panel? Oh, that's the task panel. Bugger. No. I see you're learning fast. I need to go home now because the cows need to be milked. If you have any questions about any window in the game, call me by clicking on the question mark at the top of this window. I'll come and tell you. See you later. So that's quite handy. Can always click on a question mark and he'll come and help us out. So what have we got here? We got a field with some grass. Soil moisture isn't good, which probably means it needs watering. But that's not part of our objective right now. We need to build... Was that a small warehouse? Yeah. So I'm going to try and... weather alert, too low temperature. Oh, that's bad. I'm going to try and... I'm just moving my recording software icon out the way so that I can see what I'm bloody doing. I'm going to try and make it look as nice as possible. We haven't got that much land to work with, but we'll see how we get on. So, where's the best place to put the storage? We may need two, I'm thinking. Small warehouse. Wow, yes, I forgot how big the small warehouse is. And I remember now that you kind of need to build the paths first. I also remember that nothing used to line up properly. I don't know if they fixed that or not. Okay, so the warehouse... I'm thinking about this now. The warehouse needs to be accessible by people who buy and sell stuff. So I'm thinking that's probably the best way to go. There's a little bit of space behind it for something or other. Okay, so the warehouse is being built. That's one thing. We've got to repair the roof. So if I click on the hammer and click on that, that's cost me 8,000. Goodness me. Goodness me. Okay, well the house is fixed. That never used to work, actually. Well, it's fixed the roof. It hasn't fixed the house. There's more that needs to be done on that. But at least the roof isn't leaking like all the other buildings. Okay, cool. How are the cows doing? Pretty good. We've got a caregiver. Ernie Smale. Some strange names, these characters. And what is this here? This is field grass 1. And the temperature's too low. 29 days left before it's fully grown. And soil moisture has actually improved somehow. Oh, collision! Oh no. Well, that's a smart trick. Okay, and what's the other thing we need to do? Small warehouse. Oh, a manure storage. And where's a good place to put that? I think probably as close to the cows as possible. Okay, so how do I rotate stuff? R. R. R! That's how we do it. Right, so we're going to have a paved road here. Whoops. Click and drag. And try and keep things as neat and tidy and organised as we possibly can. So let's go and whack this. Perfect. So that should be mission 1 completed. That should be fine. Look at that, DX. We're only getting like 36 FPS. There's nothing really going on. Why is the FPS so low? I wonder if I can do something about that. What about if I go settings, graphics, turn that off? Oh, yeah. Now we're over 60. 40, 49, 60. Okay, fluctuates a bit, but I think we're okay. So, yes, this is nearly done. Maybe I can speed up time a little bit. One small warehouse, tickety-boo. One manure storage area should be up and running fairly soon. So the manure from the cows will go into the grass, and the grass that we grow will be fed to the cows, and the cows will make the milk, which will go in the warehouse, and we'll sell that milk to people. And we might even make yogurts and ice cream. Okay, chapter 1. Thank you. At least now it will not rain on our heads. First of all, you still need to fix the house for workers. Despite the remaining damages, the plants need to be planted, otherwise we will not earn anything this year and will go bankrupt. Create a new field, 10 by 10. Prepare the land for cultivation and plant strawberries. Once you have done the ploughing, cultivation and fertilization, buy strawberry plants on the market. When you're ready, send workers to the field to plant your plants. Click now on the icon of the young plant to go to field creation. Okay, so we're going to create a one field, which is 10 by 10 meters, a single hectare. We're going to plough it, cultivate it, fertilize it. Buy 79 strawberry seedlings, plant them, and fix the house for permanent employees. So which house is for permanent employees? This one. Let's start with that, because that's going to take a while. Field. So we're gonna plant a field here. (10 by 10). Tiny little field. Excellent. Success. Okay, good. Let's slow things down, because if we haven't got these planted in time, we're going to have problems. There are seasons. No night and day cycle, which is a bit of a shame. But there are seasons, so we do need to pay attention to that. So if we go to the market, there's the market. Search for strawberry seedlings. Oh, the price is quite good at the moment. So we want to buy how many? 79. Very precise number, isn't it? Nice. So that cost us 92. Okay, so this field needs to be ploughed, cultivated and fertilised. So let's plough it. Excellent. We've got 71,000. I'm just wondering, I know how beneficial a tractor could be to us, but can I afford it? No, I can't even do it. It's not even unlocked. 10,000 for a small garage. Goodness me. Pricious. Very pricious. Okay, so the ladies are here. They're working away. Doing a fantastic job. You can see how the layers are built, but, you know, I think the graphical representation of a ploughed field is actually quite good. They could do so much better than that, make it look so much more realistic, I know, but how awesome is it anyway? Really, really awesome. So Planet Zoo is coming out very soon. I'm super excited about that. And if you look at the detail and the animations and the complexity of the animals, I would love to see them do a planet farm. Wouldn't you? How incredible would that be? I would be mesmerised by that. I really would. And it should in many ways be a lot easier for them, because you wouldn't have to have any people walking around and enjoying the sceneries and stuff. You just have the animals, the fields, the tractors, stuff like that. It would be absolutely mind-boggling. As it is, though, I'd quite like to see Farm Manager 2020 or whatever. I think that would be good, as long as they look to enhance and improve it. Unique offer: the bank. Take a loan for 3rd of the 8th 2018 and the bank will return you a part of the money. Yeah, whatever. I don't like borrowing money, in games or in real life. Okay, that's done. So now it needs cultivating. Anytime you like, ladies. Probably could do with a few more people to work here, but these ladies are doing a grand job. Probably put another field in there. Might be able to get another one this side as well. This is a very small field for strawberries. Probably be better to put greenhouses in here. It's not a bad idea, actually. But I can't do it yet, so look. No, they're only 5,000 though. Only 5,000. Only 5 grand. I mean, phew, a bit more than that on lunch. Fertilise the field and plant the strawberries. Okay. So it's going to take a little while, and there's nothing else for us to do, so let's speed up time. Looks like that's the fastest we can go. The ladies are on a siesta. Here they come. Here they come, walking down the street. Get the funniest looks from everyone they meet. Hey, hey, it's the ladies. They're just planting some fields. They're too busy singing. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Fertilise, please. Now, do I have... manure? Yes. Manure or liquid manure? Manure. We don't have any liquid manure. Cracking. So they're going to come with their buckets and get some manure from here, I guess. It's telling me... click with shift to move resources. Okay. They're telling me that there's some in here, but I don't see it. Unless that's a little bit of manure in the corner. I don't see no poopy poops. There's no manure in there. But here are the ladies with their buckets. Oh, they're getting it from here. This is where the manure is. Okay. Ah, I get it. Okay, so if we can store manure in there, why do we need additional manure storage? I don't understand. Perhaps you can't collect manure unless you have one of these, something like that. I do not know what the answer is. But we shall have some lovely strawberries very soon. Financially, I think we're in a very, very tight situation. This certainly isn't easy. One thing I did notice, actually, or just realised, I should say, is that there's no, or there appears to be... Okay, it's not fully fertilised yet. There appears to be no sort of easy, hard mode option. Just one campaign and that's it. Everybody has the same campaign. Hey, hey, we're the monkeys. People say we monkey around. We're too busy singing and playing games to get anybody down. We're just trying to be friendly. Alright, stop. Well done, ladies. Proper job. Right, we're going to plant some strawberries. The strawberries are lovely. I don't know if it's just me, but in the last few years, I'd say, strawberries have less and less flavour. It's like there's a very distinctive strawberry flavour. And strawberries I buy from the supermarket now just taste like just water. They really have no flavour in them at all. So strange. That's progress for you. It's like, oh yeah, it's much better. Yeah, no, we can grow 10 times the amount of strawberries that we could before. Oh, wonderful. What do they taste like? They taste like shit, obviously. But there's more of them. That's how I see it anyway. Excuse my language, by the way. That slipped out. But they do taste awful, I think. Not just them, it's not just strawberries, like tomatoes as well. They have absolutely no flavour in them at all. And everything goes off so quickly. It's all supposed to be better, but you know what? It's not. It really isn't. Chapter 1, Difficult Beginnings. You still have to water the field. To do this, put a well next to the field so that workers can easily get water. When you do this, all field indicators will be high. This is good because it means that you do not neglect any process, and if you manage to maintain the state of the field and the plants, and I'll try that again. This is good because it means that you do not neglect any process, and if you manage to maintain that state of the field and the plants do not get sick at that time, you will be able to enjoy a successful harvest. Why didn't they just pay somebody to read this stuff and translate it into English? Because that just gives me a headache. I find it so irritating that it's so bad. It might sound mean, but it would take any English speaking person 10 minutes to figure that out, wouldn't it? Okay, so I've put that there rather stupidly, thinking I'll put 4 fields around it. I don't even know if I can fit 4 fields around it, to be honest. But yeah, it seems okay. So have I got to water them? Yeah, water the field. Okay. Oh. Well, that's weird. Somebody's busy. What is she doing? This is idle workers, isn't it? So what are you doing then right now? Wait, it's not going to cost me 781 to teleport, is it? No. Okay. Okay. I don't know. That's weird. Okay, they're available again. So that's going to get that done. Take a loan. Do we have to take a loan? I don't think that was part of the... Was that part of the necessary... Bugger. I don't really want to take a loan, if I'm being perfectly honest with you. think we're perfectly alright without one. Thanks very much. Okay. I was going to say, I'm sure I've done that. Alright, good. In recent years, the price of silage has increased significantly and our cows are less and less profitable. We have never produced silage before on our farm, so you will have to build a silage storage. It will take a while, so you better do it right now. By the way, remember to repair of the cow shed, because your cows will escape through these holes in the fence. If you have not collected some milk, you can sell it. Oh, if you have collected some milk, you can sell it on the market. So one silage storage and fix the cow shed. Okay, let's do this first because we don't want to lose any cows. Donk, done. And then we're going to build the silage thingy. That's manure. What does the silage one look like? Don't they look the same? Okay, okay. Normal tree. Silage. Silage. Perfect. It's all going very well so far. So this is for permanent employees. You can have a maximum of 8 permanent employees. That's not bad, actually. That's quite a good number. Okay. Uh-oh. The landfill was built. Now, you will be able to process grass into silage. Our cows cannot wait any longer. They love it for its juiciness. Do not forget to repair the barn so that the hay does not get wet because it will rot. That's brilliant. There's a lot of detail in this game. So, produce 2 units of silage and fix the barn. Okay, so there's the barn. How do we produce silage? We have 111 units right there. We did have. There's the grass. Okay, let's just slow this down so we figure this out. So, now this is where the game does lack a little bit. There needs to be a better explanation of how you convert grass into silage. So, I'm assuming we cut the grass. Can I hire a new... Wouldn't mind an extra person as permanent staff. Okay, so what have we got here? The skill care for plants. What's this? That's orchards. So I think plants, grass probably comes under plants. So she can work harder. So you've got 2 things. You can do plants and manufacturing. Plants and manufacturing. Cows. Grace Butler. She can do plants and she can work harder. Excuse me. Okay guys, so hi, slight problem. I remember now that if you press F9 in this game, it automatically loads the last save point. It's an incredibly irritating aspect of the game and there's no way of changing it. So yeah, it took me back to literally to the beginning of the game, so I'm having to rebuild it all again. Now the reason why I built 2 fields here is because it's not smart enough to realise that I built the field before it asked me to. So do you know what I mean? Although it's ticking off ploughing the field and cultivating the field, etc, 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 it's not smart enough to realise that I'd already built the field. So now I have 2 fields. It's not the end of the world because I was thinking about putting 2 fields down there anyway with the well in the middle, just so we can have, I don't know, strawberries and I don't know. I'm probably going to get rid of these fields and put in greenhouses. I think that makes more sense, but we're just going along with the mission. So as you can see, one of our cows is sick, so I've called the vet. That's an additional expense that we weren't expecting. We didn't have first time round. So that's a bit of an irritation. I bought the strawberries for a little bit less, which is kind of cool. And yeah, I'm just trying to get us back up to where we were. So incredibly annoying, but we're on the mend. We're getting there. The cow's healthy again. That's good. The vet did their job. It's quite easy to demolish a field. That's fine. What's interesting is there's nothing in that field, but the... Hey, oh, they haven't finished. There's nothing on that field, but the birds really seem to like it. So maybe just having one field with nothing in will attract all the birds to here and less here. Don't know. Maybe, maybe not. Might just be wishful thinking, that. Okay, we're nearly done here. We just got that super cool extra employee as well, which is irritating. So we are going to plant the strawberry seedlings. And then we're pretty much back where we were before. We've got to build the not the silage. Yeah, is it silage? Yeah, silage thing, which it hasn't asked us to do yet, but any second now. All tasks completed. There we go. So I've already read that once. A well and water the field. So we'll come here, we'll go to others, we'll get the well. Look how much area that covers. That's awesome. Totally wasting time by not having it over here, but you know, that's what we've got. Once we've done enough of the campaign, I can start ripping all this up and putting it in the way I want it to be. I think it'll look a lot better. So we've got the well, and we're going to water it. That's it. Job done. Have to be careful when you've got it on triple time. Those sort of couple of minutes where you're not doing anything can really cause you some serious issues. Timing is very important in this game. It would be great if it auto stopped when something important happened. I've watered the field, thank you. Takes a little while for the information to get through as well, it seems. Okay, silage and a cowshed. Oh my word. Sorry guys. Hang on. Okay. So I don't know what's going on. They ring me and then hang up and ring me and hang up. It's quite irritating. So that's being repaired, and now I've got to build the other thingy. What was the other thingy? Production silage. So we're pretty much where we left off. Not a million miles away from it, at least. So that's one of the big problems with this game is, although that square fits in that gap, it doesn't line up on the weird shaping system that they've got underneath, so it doesn't work properly. So that's quite irritating. And also you can't expand a field, you can only delete it and put another one in. I would love Frontier to do a farming simulator. Farming planet, or whatever. That would be insane. There would be hardly any of these issues, I'm sure. Okay, that's the barn. The cowshed done. And this hasn't been built yet. Here we go. Here comes the stuff. Production is slow. Storage for silage. Lovely. Okay, right. I think we're back up where we were. Uh-oh, the landfill was built, produced 2 lots of silage and fixed the barn. So let's fix the barn. That's all the buildings fixed. Now, this is where I think, you can see we're actually ahead of where we were before. We've got 7 days before that's ready. So let's go see if we can get ourselves another employee. We found someone really good before, didn't we? With plants and strength, and we're probably not going to find someone quite as good now. Somebody on plants. No. What a shame. So you're good with orchards. And you're good with plants. And also you're good with tractors. So I suppose she's good for the future. We do need an extra pair of hands, so let's do that. Now this has storage for silage, so I need to get somebody in there. I'm going to hire somebody else as well. Somebody strong. Arlo. I think he's perfect for the job. So let's get Arlo on here. So he should now be creating silage, I think, is how that works. One of the key problems I had with this right back when it first came out was it's very easy to get confused. And then you have to sort of, just basically try stuff out until you figure out how it works. Not that detailed in information. But by all accounts, I have been looking at the reviews on Steam, and people are a lot more positive about it now, saying it has improved and a lot of the bugs have been ironed out. Not all of them, I note, but most of them, which is good. And certainly there used to be a bug around the house. That seems to have been ironed out, which is great. So, okay, so that's the task at hand. 2 units of silage. So how do we make silage? Right, let's slow this down. So we have to click on the thingy and we go yes, yes, yes. So at the moment we don't have any crops and we don't have any straw, we just have grass. So can we have 100% grass? And we'll say take all. But any grass we have... Oh, actually, let's not take all. That would be stupid. Let's take 50%. What does this do? Oh, no, right. So this is the mixture. So we want it 100% grass, and we want to take anything above... How many units of grass do we need? Let's say 100, because I don't really know. So anything over 100 units of grass... So they're 95% eating silage with a tiny bit of grass. Okay. So we need grass, basically. So we need this to mature, which is going to happen in 3 days. And then we'll cut this down and it will start producing. Oh, I can see there's a little bit. There's a little bit there being produced. The blue bar across the top is obviously what's doing it. But as soon as we produce some, the cows are eating it, I think, is what's happening. Oh, we've done it. You say that you want to breed chickens. Your grandmother also did. She always said that they are less demanding than cows, but I was stubborn and insisted on cows. I know it was a bit expensive, but it might be worth it. Maybe it's time to change from cows to chickens. Now it's your farm, and if you insist on it, build a small silo and a chicken coop. Okay. Okay, so is this... It's got 1 day left. So let's just slow down a second. It's one thing I've noticed is that's the only indication of a day change. That's why you need a night cycle, so that you know the day is finished. Because otherwise you never see anything. But they're not going to change it, so just live with it. Okay, so I think this is the perfect spot for silos. And a chicken coop, a chicken coop, a chicken coop. That's a small chicken coop. It doesn't look that small to me, I'll be honest. I guess. Right, so, like usual, you need to sort the paving out first. There's no way of fixing it later. I'll have that come all the way up to there. If I put it down the back though, is it going to knock that tree out? Yes, it is. Okay, just so everything's accessible. It's a bit linear and restricted at the moment, but it's okay. We'll do the best we can for now, and we'll make it better later. Okay, good stuff. We'll put some more paved roads going up here. Lovely. We could probably do with the well over here as well, because we don't actually have one, do we? Okay, this is ready to harvest. So let's grab that. Autofill that. So we've got 3 people. Which isn't that many. That's what we got. So guys, get on the job. There's the silo. The silo is built. Alright. So we're just waiting for the chicken coop to be built, and then we should be good. There it is. One small chicken coop. So we're on to chapter 2 now, guys. I'm going to wrap up this episode, and hopefully you'll join me for the next episode next week. And yeah, thank you for watching. Really appreciate it. Hit the like button if you're enjoying the episode. It means an awful lot. And let me know in the comment section any suggestions, ideas, corrections, whatever it is you feel like you want to say. You can absolutely do that in the comment section. So thanks very much. Take care. Goodbye for now.